It's been a crazy ride for VinFast in its first 4 weeks trading in the US. Price opened at 10, went as high as 93. Price sits at 17.50. So if you think prices is going to get back to the highs, then you would buy. If you see this collapse in price as there's no more Kool-Aid in the punch bowl, everybody left the party, then you stay on the sidelines. If you have some conviction, well, then this video is specific to you in terms of wanting to get in and thinking price is going high and thinking you're getting price at a discount. So this article is coming from the US News and World Report. It's titled, "Should You Buy VinFast Stock? 3 Pros and 3 Cons." So the EV maker had one of the strongest market debuts probably ever, not just in the month of August. The stock exploded 800%, again to that $93 level, before just straight collapsing. The stock's momentum has definitely cooled down, settling at $16 as of the publication of this article, again after peaking at $93. Even with the decline, its market cap is still $40 billion. Positioned the firm above seasoned EV player like NIO and nearly on par with GM, which is crazy. Alright, so let's get into the pros. So the richest man in Vietnam, I'm going to butcher his name, but I'm going to attempt to pronounce it. Ham Nat Vuong. He invested nearly $9 billion into the company. Thus, he controls 99% of the company's shares. So that's not good. Not good at all. It's highly centralized at this point. All right. Another pro. I don't know if the low float is a pro. One of the most compelling reasons to buy is the limited float. Only about 1% of the 2.3 billion shares outstanding are tradable on the open market, and that's why it has that high of a market cap. It has 2.3 billion shares outstanding, but only 1% is tradable. This scarcity implies that a minor change in demand can create a significant surge in the share price. If hype around EV stocks reignites, driven by, say, a positive Tesla or NIO earnings report, VinFast shares have a strong potential to soar. I agree with this, right? The tide is going to rise or sink all boats. And that tide right now is Tesla. All right, another pro. VinFast is backed by Vingroup, Vietnam's largest conglomerate. Auto making cars, EVs, very capital intensive. You can see how other startups are continuing to go to the capital markets to raise funds. A couple have gone out of business. One was in particular Proterra. So it's nice that in the case of VinFast, they are backed by a conglomerate that has the capital. All right, let's get into the cons, and we kind of talked about that a little bit. The valuation. Current market valuation is still higher than the rest of the industry. Market cap is $40 billion, on par with General Motors, in which they sold 2.2 million vehicles last year, while VinFast sold just 24,000 and might sell 50,000 this year. It has a negative 192% gross margin, so it's not going to reach profitability anytime soon. All right, the reviews. So when the VinFast VF8 came out, its flagship EV, it got laughed at by the critics. Feedback was largely negative from outlets like Car and Driver, motor trend and inside EVs. They cited bumpy suspension, flimsy interior parts, clunky infotainment system, and the other con. The landscape is very competitive. You got Rivian, Lucid, Mullen, to name just a few. And VinFast is late to the game, as all these other companies either have vehicles that have been delivered to customers or are in the process of being delivered. VinFast strained financial capital, lukewarm product reception, and lack of long-term industry experience cast doubt on its capacity to thrive in this cutthroat industry. Cutthroat, case in point, Tesla has lower prices on their cars roughly 7 times this year so far. And if you want to compete, if you want to sell cars, if you want to get them out of your factory, you got to lower prices too, just to keep up. So what is my thoughts on VinFast? I think the price is going lower. I think the price is going to retest its IPO price near the $10 level. That's only $7 away. You might get a bump in price, but that's going to be an opportunity to short. Now once we get to $10, well, stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.